Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. My name is Juan with Liberty Graphic Designs, and today we're gonna find out if we actually need a dark room to burn screens. So don't go anywhere. I've always done my screens in the light, just like it is right now. And I'm gonna prove to you right now that you don't need a darkroom or a safety light. So let's do that real quick, okay? So this is gonna be very long. It's a very long recording video, but hopefully we can make a 10-minute video. So let's get to it. Okay, so the way that this is gonna work, or the way that I'm gonna do it, is I'm gonna cover in 1 hour increments a part of this screen, so you guys can see how long it actually takes to ruin a screen in regular light. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna use positives. That way we don't block any extra light. This is gonna be all directly on the screen. So I'm gonna take a Sharpie or a marker, and I'm gonna write 1. Remember, anything that's dark or black like this and it blocks the light, it will stay behind. So 1 hour. Okay? So we're gonna leave that exposed for 1 hour. Right here, we're gonna do one that says 2 hours. Oops, is that how you spell hour? Oh. 2 hours. Then we're gonna do one that says 3 hours. 1 capital, 1 lower. And then a 4-hour one. And we'll see how long it actually takes to ruin a screen in the regular light like it is now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my phone to, let me go to my clock. I don't even know where my clock is at. This is how much I use my clocks. Let me find it real quick. Oh, here it is. So I'm gonna use a timer. So we're gonna set a timer for 1 hour. I don't know if you can see it, but it said for 1 hour. Actually, set for too many seconds. So we're gonna set our timer for 1 hour, and then we're gonna come back and again do another hour, because that will be for 2 hours, 3 hours, and 4 hours. Right now the time is 4:38, so that means that this video, by the time I finish doing this video, is gonna be 7:30 or 8 p.m. today. Today it's April the 2nd, 23. So again, we're gonna start for 1 hour. You're only going to see a time lapse. You're not going to see the entire 4 hours, because obviously that will be way too long to be recording this video. And then when we come back, I will be covering the 1 hour, you know, so we can go back to the next and so on and so forth. But you'll see that at the end of the 1 hour. I know some of you are going to ask me, what emulsion are you using? What screen are you using? So the screen is a 230. This is a 230 mesh. The emulsion is Kiwo Polycol Multitext Red. Yes, that's a long name. In this case is red. They make a red and they make a blue. So this is the red. Okay, so the timer's about to go off. So what I'm gonna do, there you go, timer just went off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover the first one, which is the 1 hour. I'm just using this piece of material right there, and then we're gonna start it again, so it'll start the 2nd hour. There you go. I guess I gotta cancel that one first. There you go. So okay, so we have the 2nd hour now. Again, the first one's already covered, and we'll come back when the 2nd hour goes by, and then we'll cover that one, and then the 3rd one, and then the 4th. Okay, so hour number 2 is about to come up. And then we're gonna go into, obviously, hour 3. There you go. So we're gonna cancel that. We're gonna move this up like that, and we'll start our, and move this over. We'll start hour number 3. And then we'll come back hour number 3, and then we'll do the final one, which is gonna be hour number 4. So we're coming up to the final and 4th hour. And there you go, that was hour number 3. So now I'm gonna move this right here to cover the rest of them. And now we're gonna start the last and 4th and last hour this whole test. Okay, so let me throw a little disclaimer, okay? Guys, if you try to do this either at your shops, or if you work at home like I do, I work out of my house, make sure that you guys run a test before doing something like this. Do be advised, this right here is affected by UV light. So any UV light will expose it very, very quick. For example, if you take this outside and the sunlight hits it, that would cure it really, really quick. UV light, or the sun, is the biggest, strongest exposure unit that we have for free. So if this gets exposed to sunlight, it will be exposed very, very, very quick. So be advised, I'm doing this in regular light, and just be very, very careful, okay? Okay, so we just came to the end of the 4 hours. I'm gonna stop the timer, and I'm gonna show you. Let me see if I can turn my phone off. See if we started at 4:30, I believe. That's what time it is now, 8:39. But now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this and put it. I don't have a washout booth. I just have a small sink. And I'm gonna take this into the sink, and we're gonna wash it out and see if it actually ruined the screen by leaving it in the regular light. Okay, here we are. I don't have a washout booth anymore. When I sold all my screen printing equipment, I sold the washout booth. When I got my new setup, I never bought a washout booth. So what I'm using is one of the small sinks from Home Depot or Lowe's. But we're gonna wash it out, and we're gonna see if working under the light messes up or ruins the screen. So what you're gonna be seeing is where you see the 4 hour, the 3, the 2, the 1, and the actual word hour and hours. It'll stay behind. If you ruined it, everything will be you won't be able to expose it. At the 1 hour mark, everything's gonna come off. It should come off. But again, we'll see what happens, okay?
I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been
You can see at the bottom, see how it's turning pink? That means that that's gonna come off.
That I'm probably running to the way I ain't okay. I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk.
Even the 4 hours is coming off. You see it right there.
Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat from the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too long.
See how everything's coming off? That proves that by working underneath or in the light of your regular shop will not ruin a screen. As you can see, everything is coming off.
But I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain.
So there you go. As you see it, everything came off. So working in the regular light is a myth. It will not ruin a screen. See that? Everything gone. Sorry for those of you that say that working under the light will ruin your screens. No, they will not. Okay, so for those of you that are starting in screen printing and you're being told that you need a dark room and that you need to protect your screens while you're burning them. That it has to be, the lights have to be out, that you have to have a safety light so you don't ruin the screen. Here you go. That's a myth. So as you can see, I left the screen for 4 hours and everything came off. Everything but the Sharpie came off. So I can still see the Sharpie in some spots. It penetrated to the emulsion and it got to the screen itself. But again, 4 hours under normal light, it will not ruin it. For those of you that have been doing screen printing for the longest, and you guys gonna comment, you're gonna say, yes, it does. Well, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You don't need it. A lot of the exposure units, they do have a safety light, because those lights on the exposure unit, like whether it be a highlight or bulbs or LEDs, whatever, those are very strong and the light is very close to the screen. So, and those normally have a high output of UV light. That's why they have a safety yellow, orange, whatever light they put in there, because you don't want to have that light on, the light off of the actual exposure unit. But in a normal light like this, it just won't. Let me show you what kind of lights I have, so you guys don't be, well, maybe you have this little itty bitty lights. So those are the lights that I have. Here's another one, and I'm gonna show you there's another one behind me and another one over there. So that way you can see how much light. Sorry for shaking you all over the place, but that way you can tell how much light is in here, and that normal light will not ruin your screens. You also got to think about, when we're burning screens, we literally have the screen passing through normal light at the most 10 minutes. And 10 minutes is a long time. That will not ruin the screens. You don't have enough time, because we only expose our screens for, like, for example, I expose my screens on an exposure unit for 30 seconds. That's it. So my screen, yes, when you store the screens, they have to be in a dark room. They have to be completely away from the light. You cannot store your screens in the light. So yes, that I get. But while you're working, you don't have to. Again, what I was saying is, you take your screen from the actual storage or the actual dark room, you take it from there into the prep area where you're gonna put your artwork. That's gonna take, I mean, if you're working very, very slow, it'll take you 5 minutes tops. If you're super slow, 10 minutes. I don't know who takes 10 minutes prepping the screen. Then you put it on the exposure unit. Again, I do mine for 30 seconds. Most of you probably got top quality exposure units that can do it in seconds. Like, for example, 10 and under seconds. There's some people that do it under 7 seconds. So again, you know, it's a very short period of time. That will not ruin your screen. It's not enough light. It's not enough time to ruin your screens. So I done this with Ulano Orange, with Kiwo, several different Kiwo emulsions. This is a photopolymer emulsion. I done it with dual cure. With every emulsion that I have worked with, I have done it like this. I never turn the lights off. I don't even have a safety light. I don't. I've been doing this for about 12 years and I haven't ruined a screen yet. So I hope you found this video helpful and useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have comments, I know there's going to be a lot of comments. If you have any negative comments, please be gentle. Not for me, but for the people, you know, behind me, the people that are going to be, that are barely started. Don't be too rough on them, okay? Me, I can take it. You can be, you know, I don't care if you're mean. I don't care what you guys say. But if you do find it useful, give it a thumbs up. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. And ding the bell so you get notifications when I upload new videos. Crazy videos like this, or useful videos like whatever, you know. If you guys have any questions on how we do certain things, let me know. If you guys want to see a video done, and if I can do it, just let me know and I will do that video. But it was a pleasure, guys. It's always a pleasure making videos for you. And I appreciate you watching my videos. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos, especially if you made it this far. God bless you. Good night, and I will catch you on the next one. Adios. See you later. Bye-bye now.